Normal everyday life getting you down. Earth getting boring. Your normal farming job. Harvesting, ploughing the fields, just not your thing anymore. Well, join the Lightyear frontier, travel through space, get in your mech, create your homestead and start farming. In Lightyear Frontier, you're able to create the farm of your dreams on a planet that you don't know. Jump in your mech and run around, smashing trees and smashing up rocks. Become the extreme farmer that you always wanted to be. Lightyear Frontier is an alien planet farming game that allows you to do farmy stuff on a planet as a farmer. If you enjoy farming games, then what the fuck is wrong with that? Because I have played farming games before, and I've played games like Farming Simulator. I can say there's nothing more satisfying than ploughing the fields, planting my seeds in the fields, and coming home with the yield in order to sell it to businesses that will then distribute it to people and keep the economy going, of course. If you like farming games, this is definitely going to be a game that you're going to enjoy playing, and if you don't like farming games, it still might be something you enjoy because it's not a farming simulation. It is an arcadey style game and it is fun. But I already know what you're thinking. What makes this game fun, Lycan? Well, let me tell you. After I say welcome to Green Lycan Reviews, my name is Lycan. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you can keep up to date with my future videos. That was on my phone, ignore that. First of all, you have to keep in mind this is an early access game. This is still being made, it's currently in the making, so it's not a full release yet. And so far, from what I've been playing of the game, it is fun to play. So let's go over a few things that make it fun and make it interesting and give you a good reason why you should play the game, really. Also, if you've got Game Pass, you've got no reason to not play the game because it's free on Game Pass. So, you know, that's that. You start the game by travelling to a new planet in the Lightyear Frontier. When you get there, you get your mech sorted out and you start to build a farm, plant and harvest alien crops and discover ancient secrets as you explore to your heart's content. The game allows you to craft, build and grow. This means that you can build certain buildings for your farmstead. This starts off with a tent and a workshop and a small little farming plot and builds up to much more throughout the game. You then have the ability to go around and get seeds so that you can plant fruits and vegetables and then harvest them when they're ready. You also have the ability to get seeds from trees and essentially grow yourself a forest. Your mech has several different attachments that allows you to do different things. But most of the time you will be in your mech, you can travel around on foot as well. Most of the mining and other gathering things will be much faster in your mech though. The main point of the game is to cleanse the areas around where you start. This means using the tools you have on your mech to clear up the goo or get rid of the weeds. Certain areas that you get to, you will need to have upgraded tools in order to remove those things, so you will have to progress through the game getting new buildings and new things in order to actually get those tools. The main reason for farming in this game is actually because you'll need those materials from the plants and things that you're able to harvest in order to build new buildings and new tools. So a good rule of thumb is to keep an eye out on new plants and things like that as you're travelling around, because you'll need to gather them in order to take them back to your farm and grow more of them. I think the most fun part about this game is the fact that it's just all about exploration. It doesn't tell you where specific things are, so you have to explore in order to find the things that you need. When it tells you to cleanse an area in order to, progress the story, you need to get rid of the goo, you just have to look around and find it. The game is also multiplayer, which allows you to bring your friends into it essentially and play with your friends in order to achieve the goals. This obviously means you can work together with other people in order to build up your farm and to make much better things much faster, obviously. And that entire sentence felt like a complete waste of time because that's kind of obvious and I shouldn't have had to have told you that. As I said at the beginning, this is an early access game, which means it's still in development and there's still more to be added to it. And obviously, as you would expect with any other game like this, yes, it is a great game, it's fun to play, but when you get towards the kind of end game, it does slow down and it does get a bit boring, but that's kind of expected from a game like this. There's always a limitation on content that can be in a game, and unfortunately they do start to slow down. But that is not a reason to not play the game, because I still find it fun, I find it interesting, I'm still currently playing it at the moment as well. And I don't think it's anything I'm going to put down quickly, it's going to keep me interested for at least some time. And because of that I can definitely recommend playing this game. But it would be great for you to get down in the comments down below and give me your opinion on what you think of the game and whether you're going to actually play it or not. And when I say that, I mean actually get down in the comments and give me your opinion, because a lot of people don't seem to do that, and it doesn't help me know whether people enjoy games like this, so it doesn't really tell me whether I should do them or if I'm wasting my time. But if this game is not your type of game, then we do have other videos and other reviews that you can watch, as well as lists about some of the top games that were released last year and even some new games that are coming out this year. Last thing I think I have to say is thank you for watching my video. I've been Lycan of Green Lycan Reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.